The predictions? Probably not. Well, yeah, I don't think predictions are... I mean, the argument would be that it's a gateway into, like, Las Vegas, but... Yeah, no, the sites that Twitch banned absolutely needed to be banned. Like, those are sketchy-ass websites. Well, yeah, the thing is with... Yeah, no, it's... A lot of those sites use crypto for the currency transaction. And that's not by design. That's for a very specific reason. Well, it is by design, but it's not, you know what I mean. Very easy to hide those transactions. It's a little harder to hide, money transactions. It's a little easier to hide, any crypto transaction. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on with Twitch, and I've been blueballing you guys about the gambling stuff. I'm sure a lot of you know Twitch is cracking down on some of the gambling sites that you'll see XQC or Trainwrecks use. And most of those sites are like unregulated, out of country. My biggest problem is, and I don't know if Twitch removed some of the comments, when I was first looking at that thread, I was starting to get so angry because there is a common theme, and there's a common theme on other people's tweets about it. Is this? They go, oh, so gambling's not okay, but this is? And then they show a picture of hot tub streams and the hot tub directory. That shit pissed me off so badly. I just wanted to say something. It doesn't do anything, me saying anything. But to make that equivalence, of gambling addiction, a crippling addiction that destroys households, absolutely obliterates households because of people's addiction and inability to stop, to a hot tub stream, to women, that's just a fucking woman's body, is asinine. Those people, if they're serious, need serious help. For real. And if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear your perspective. Byzantine boy. The difference is, you can't argue that financial ruin for a family is equivalent to a porn addiction, which you're making the leap anyways. That's already a straw man, because we're not talking about that. Can that lead to that? Are those two mutually exclusive? You know, like, of course one can lead to another. Hot take, both are bad. Okay, here's the problem. Now let me make something very clear. You don't look at someone injecting heroin, okay? And then on stream, let's say that's possible. Twitch is like, yeah, fuck it, we don't care, do heroin. And then Twitch bans heroin use on stream. And then you have people come out and say, well, people smoke weed on stream. Okay, yeah, I get it, but here's my hot take, but both are kind of bad. Who asked? That's like a who asked moment. Who fucking asked? That's not what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, why even bring it up? There's no point in bringing it up. We're talking about gambling on Twitch. That's the problem that I have, is I hate the whataboutism in this regard. It pisses me off, man. Gambling addiction doesn't have any... Hot tub streams and gambling addictions do not belong in the same conversation. They don't. And the fact that people keep having to bring it up and say, well, both are bad. They're both kind of bad though. Like, it pisses me off. That's not the issue at hand. The issue is that gambling addiction is a serious problem, and it fucks people's lives up. Okay? So when people bring up hot tub streams, you just need to take a walk outside. Like, nobody brought that up except you. Why? Like, that's some serious incel shit. Like, borderline. Not to the T, of course. We don't want to throw around shit like that too often, but goddamn. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why do you need to bring up your pet issue? Like, the issue that you have, because you... Like, I get it. Okay, they're... Like, these things, and I've said this in the past, they're obviously... To say that these things aren't sexualized is wrong, because they are. And the people doing it obviously are doing these things in a sexual way. But to also say, like, that these two things are equivalent... Like I said, once again, it's like the fucking heroin and weed thing. Oh, they're both they're in the same class of drugs, dude. They're both on Twitch, dude. You know. You're delusional. You're delusional. Yeah, so Twitch banned some gambling sites. What do you think about the argument that Twitch hasn't gone far enough and they need to ban gambling outright because of kids on Twitch? Now, I think saying that protect the kids, protect the kids, protect the kids is... I think that's kind of a bad argument. 13 is the age limit of kids on Twitch. Or of, like, someone on Twitch. But I don't know if that's, like, a very good argument to make. Like, oh, the kids, we gotta protect. Think about the children. Think about when we were children. We were looking up bad images. It would load one line at a time, and our parents would walk in the room, and we'd pull the plug, and we'd say the computer's on the fritz. We turned out fine, right? Like, to say, like, oh, it's... The thing is, obviously there's always going to be a desire, like, you're going to be interested, right? Like we all were, when you fucking are a young adult and you're going through changes. Like, yes, that's just a fucking thing that happens, okay? Hormones exist. That is not the same as an addiction to gambling, which is, like, outside of the realm of the human body. Like, it's not a fucking... Testosterone and estrogen exist, all right? Gambling addiction isn't... it's quite a separate thing. Yes, dopamine exists as well, of course. But the point I'm making is, there is a serious difference between gambling and having the desire to, like, look up a naughty word, or a naughty image that, oh no, I gotta delete my search history. Oh. You think it's a problem that people are taking advantage of hot tub streams using what they have to gain notability with wealth and looks? I mean, that's like me. That's like you guys saying that since y'all think I'm smoking sexy, that I'm using my looks to, you know, be a top tier SM streamer. What do you want me to just get banned? If I start doing push-ups and workout streams, you guys would all love it if I were to do some squats for subs. And what? Would you just ban me? No, because that's relevant to the question that was asked above. Because the question that was asked is, you think it's a problem if people use their assets that they were given, if they have some sort of advantage from birth? Like, if those advantages shouldn't be used to try to progress their business or their financial situation, right? That was the question. Gambling bad, but pole dancers are okay, apparently. Okay, so let me tell you this, or let me ask you, do you think that a gambling addiction is the same as someone dancing on a pole? Do you think that those two things have the same impact on somebody's life? Someone watching someone dance on a pole, or someone draining their debit card, hitting their limits, and then not having enough money to pay for their bills? Do you think those two things are the same? Tell me. Yeah, first of all, it's not even inherently sexual, but I assume that person was implying that this is a sexual kind of pole dancing. You're equating that everyone who watches a gambling stream will will have a gambling addiction, and everyone on the contrary is arguing that everyone that watches a hot tub stream will have an addiction to pornography. And now let's see, what's worse? Okay, an addiction to pornography? Or literally destroying your bank account, your financial situation? I'm gonna say the other is worse. Of course, other things can be an issue and porn addiction can be a problem, of course. But to like inflate that on the same level as someone destroying their bank account numbers because they have an addiction to gambling is asinine. I mean, the thing is, why do people keep bringing up the fact that they're both terrible? When gambling is such a worse, a gambling addiction is such a worse offense, you are more prone to be a gambling addict than you are to watch someone on Twitch and then ruin your fucking life because Amaranth didn't notice your tier 3 sub. Like, come on. Like, how do people not understand this yet? Yes, this is the same line of people villainizing sex work. It blows my mind. You know, people just want to justify their own porn watching on Twitch. Homie, if you want to watch porn, you're going to go watch porn. Or you're going to go watch fucking some other live thing that actually provides it. Really? Do you know that the hot tub streams and every stream that people have a problem with is in like the lower bracket of streams watched? It is so low. All those streamers, if you have like a list of top 100 streamers for revenue and in analytics, they're all on the bottom. Some may not even show up on the top 100. But you know what does show up? Are gambling streams. XQC being the biggest Twitch streamer on the platform. And by his own admission has a serious problem, which he does, and he should probably try to figure that out because it's awful. And train wrecks. Like, there's a problem with that, okay? Because you want to try to mitigate the problems. Gambling addiction is serious, especially if you have financial issues, which if you live in the United States, there's a good chance that you weren't born with the proper spawn point to give you an upbringing that would allow you to just live life in luxury, okay? So of course, you're more prone to being addicted to gambling. There's a financial gain, and people try to chase that for a better life as well, and that's like, that's also plays into the fact that gambling addiction is so powerful. Okay? Are actual human beings comparing hot tub streams to gambling streams unironically? Dude, Emmett, just stay on vacation. Yes, because whenever I've said this now, there's a lot of people that go, well, both are bad. That's like, and I used this example earlier, that's like if Twitch allowed heroin users to shoot up black tar heroin. And then there's a weed smoker. And then they ban black tar heroin use. And then the people go, yeah, but there's still people allowed to smoke weed. And then someone goes, yeah, but you don't think that black tar heroin is bad? Like, it's much more addictive, clearly. And then they go, yeah, but both are bad. Oh. Plenty of people have ruined their lives in strip clubs. Yes, of course. I'm sure many drain banks on hot tubs streams. Of course, yes, I'm sure. But you don't win there. Gamblers get addicted to the win, which is the problem. Okay, so you don't win there. So you understand that there's at least some end game, right? If you don't win in a fucking hot tub stream, if Amaranth didn't notice your 20 tier 3 subs, right? You're probably just gonna get pissed off and leave. If you don't win in a casino, you guess what your next thing is? Oh, the next one's gonna be a winner. You know, they tell me that 100% of gamblers, before they quit, were about to hit their next big win. It was gonna come, so I gotta keep chasing this. You really think that that's the same? Of course people can blow their money on strip clubs. You can literally make that argument for anything. We're talking about risk mitigation, and there's not much risk to try to mitigate when you're talking about a hot tub stream. Are there issues, and is some of it problematic for some individuals? Yes. Yeah, but most people don't have a problem with IRL streams, though. Hell, I've done plenty of IRL streams. Remember when Twitch was about video games? Most people in here that say that probably don't remember when Twitch was about video games, because that was what? That wasn't even Justin TV. When Twitch was formed, it was about esports and shit. That was like the business model to make money from esports, I believe, when they bought, or when it was like transferred over from Justin TV. And then shortly after, there was other like implementations. More equivalent to like advertising cigarettes to kids. Yeah, I'd say that's probably closer, yeah. So what Emmett said is a good point. It would be more analogous to advertising cigarettes to children, for sure. Guys, there's plenty of people in here that would love to see me do a hot tub stream, and they would pay money to see me write their names on my cock. Okay, but it's on Twitch, so on my stomach or my chest. All right? And you wouldn't have a problem with it. There would be no, you would say, oh, that's fine, dude. We love oats. This is fine. This is just great entertainment. But then when women do it, it's all of a sudden inherently sexual, which like I said, a lot of people do it because of they're exploiting sexuality to a degree. I agree with that. It's the same with the ASMR, you know, dick sucking simulators, right? That's 100% they know what they're doing. But if I am doing that, you wouldn't have a problem with it. That's it. Simple as. You would agree with me. You would say, oh, you're right, dude. It's totally cool that you do it. This is fun. Entertainment. I don't think that's a hard take. I think more people in here would be totally fine with that. Like, I think the people that are saying that they wouldn't, like, this kind of more so speaking to the people that say, well, the hot tub streams are a problem. I'm speaking to those individuals. They would see me do it, and it would be like a lesser offense in their minds. Come on, guys, just agree with me. Like, don't do me dirty like this. Come on. You guys want to see me in a swimsuit, right? Now, this is for the people in the back. This isn't for most my homies in here that are chill, my main viewers. This is for like the people bordering on incildom, all right? Please understand the difference between these two things. As Emmett pointed out earlier, hot tub streams and gambling streams are very different. And gambling streams are more analogous to advertising cigarettes to children. Hot tub streams should not even be considered in the same conversation. Like, in the fact that people need to grasp at that as we like our gamble streams because I am an XQC fan. Or I am a Trainwrecks fan. So they go, it's fine though, it's fine. I'm talking to you. Come on, please understand the difference. Just think about the difference between these things. Like, critically think. Like, just don't go, well, both are bad. Tell yourself, wait, why are both bad? And what are the differences between these two things? Like, is that even comparable? Okay, whenever I've heard Trainwrecks or XQC talk about these topics, it breaks my brain because they're both like straight up grasping at nothing. Critical thinking is to oppose Oates' opinion, even though you're wrong. Wait, me? Well, the thing is, it's a problem, and it's easy to like be mad. I don't know. Well, there's no male presence for hot tub streamers at the moment, so I guess it's hard to say how I'd feel about it. It's mostly based on what's being incentivized in the streams. Yeah, but there have been, and guess what? You know what happens when those hot tub streams have happened? When the meta was like a thing? There's been like these bodybuilders. I remember these like couple bodybuilders were doing hot tub streams. They were fucking praised. People are like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, dude. I love this. This is so great, man. Look at these guys. Wow, true men. And then they see two women doing that. They're like, oh, the fuck? Like, what is this? Some porn site? Like, yeah, because it's equivalent to Pornhub as well. Like, we've already seen this play out. This isn't like a fantasy. We've seen this play out back when hot tub streams were a thing. Men would do the hot tub streams as well, and they were, like, there was great praise and admiration. All right? Hey, don't get me wrong. I think there are some things that need to be worked out. All right? And I think some individuals do use assets for financial gain. I mean, yeah. But I just don't think these two things are the same. And to say because Twitch is banning such an awful thing like crypto gambling on sites that aren't even function in the United States, and that, you know, to say they're the same it's just sad. I absolutely agree with Twitch's stance on gambling, and I think it's a good thing. I mean, if they want to deal with that other shit later, sure, but that's not on the same level. That's not a priority. That shouldn't take priority over gambling. I mean, I think gambling is great entertainment. I love poker. We've had poker nights in Discord, but I'm not having sponsored gambling streams. And that I don't go, well, guys, don't gamble. I say it every hour, don't gamble. So that makes it okay. Well, how much do you get a month? $1 million a month. But I say don't gamble every hour, so they know not to do it. It's bad. As he throws feces across his room and on his stream. It's like, dude, okay. Like, dude, you're sounding like, I don't know, you sound hollow up in there, you know? All right, that's my take on the gambling. That's it. Move on. Yeah, anyways, here's Wonderwall.